The following podcast has been rated Listener MA. It contains strong language, violence, adult situations, nudity. Listener discretion is advised.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Laughing on the Sidelines podcast. I'm your host. My name is Scotty Gurman, a.k.a. Scooter McFuckstick. And alongside me, as usual, we have two excellent stand-up comedians. First, the 1984 Kingman County T-Ball Defensive Player of the Year award winner, Mr. Jeremy Joseph.
Scotty, don't take this the wrong way, but everything you're doing is bad.
I know.
You're awful at it.
That's all right. I'm actually pretty damn good at it, actually.
I don't want to use it as an insult. I don't want you to take it the wrong way. I'm just saying that everything that you try to do comes out like shit.
Okay. All right.
So that's all I'm saying.
Great. And
even that part there.
Okay.
You did it terribly.
Okay. All right. Well.
Clean it the fuck up, Scotty.
Okay. And also, we got our buddy back. We've got Mr. Derek the Wreck Alders.
Hey, how you doing, Jeremy?
I'm doing great, Derek.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Hey, man, I'm over here, too. Hey, hello. Hello.
You hear something?
Shut up.
God damn. It's like a fucking
I hear
mosquito.
everything that's wrong with this podcast.
Anyways, welcome everybody back to the podcast. We do appreciate it. First of all, if this is your very first time listening to this show, this is a comedy.
You're going to be disappointed. Stop.
This is a comedy podcast where we like to make very inappropriate jokes about the current events that are going on in sports and a lot of inappropriate jokes that have nothing to do with sports whatsoever. Also, this is an adult podcast where we have very foul language and make really loud noises. And so if that's not your kind of thing, then you're in the wrong place. Get the fuck out of here. Thank you and good night.
And you probably don't want to start with this one. We have a long, overarching storyline that you need to follow. You can't just pick this up in the middle.
You're
going to be so lost.
But you're going to be lost.
You're going to be lost.
Yeah.
And that was a horrible show.
What?
Lost.
Oh. No, it wasn't.
I never watched it. I just heard that it sucked.
It was a terrible ending to a very thriller-esque edge of your seat kind of show.
Jesus Christ, I wasn't trying to push buttons here, Scotty. I was just making a statement.
Yeah, sure.
It's a fucking comedy podcast, for God's sake. I didn't know you were going to get triggered.
You were gonna ruin some people's weekend with that fucking comment, Jeremy. You need to just shh.
I was going to ruin their weekend by making a statement about a show that's been off the air for 15 years. Yeah.
This is true.
That's what I do.
But anyways, guys, as we always do, we have a great show for you this week. We've got some baseball to go over. We've got our new segment, which is overrated and underrated. We got some questions and preguntas, and then also a draft, and then as always, our shitty situation. But like we like to do, let's start off with our week recap, and we're going to start with Mr. Jeremy this week.
Yeah.
What'd you do, bud?
Nothing.
Every week.
Yeah.
Every week.
I mean, I usually do all kinds of important things.
Yeah.
I mowed my lawn, Scotty, like a fucking decent person.
You mean your balls or the actual grass?
I mowed my grass with my balls.
Okay.
Scotty. Jesus.
Okay.
What'd you think I was talking about?
No idea.
And then I made kind of an interesting decision. I chose to decide to start learning the trumpet.
What?
And then I chose against it in almost the same breath. It didn't last long. It's a phase. I was going through something, and I got over it. And then something that I had never actually done before, I decided to try making my own homemade chicken wings, like Buffalo Wild Wings style.
Okay.
Did you raise the chickens?
I did.
I mean, that's how you really get them homemade.
So I'm really in the middle of what I was doing because they're still adolescent.
Oh,
okay.
Okay. All right.
Those wings would be small. Yeah. No, I bought a bag of frozen chicken wings and went to Buffalo Wild Wings, bought a bottle of their Parmesan garlic sauce.
That's the best shit.
And I actually fried them in our deep fryer and shit. Boy, is it not worth the fucking effort. It's a lot of work for not very much, and you don't really save a whole lot of money.
Oh, yeah.
I probably wound up between the wings, the sauce, and the oil spending about $20 for what you would have got for $20 at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yep.
So you should give it a shot, Scotty. I recommend it. I'd like to see you waste some money.
Yeah.
On something other than a fucking belt. You should do it and then buy yourself a trophy for doing it.
I waste so much money on other shit, Jeremy.
No shit, like a trophy,
A belt. God damn it.
which is a type of trophy.
Okay, whatever. Is that all you did?
The fuck else do you want from me, Scotty? I'm a 44-year-old man who's apparently really going bald more than I thought I was.
Yeah, you are. You got a shiny head today.
And so, we're in the tail end, hopefully, of a fucking pandemic, so there's not a whole lot going on. What the fuck do you think I'm gonna do?
I don't know.
God damn it, you and your expectations.
I know, it's a lot. But actually, we're gonna go to myself, I think. We're gonna let Mr. Great Weekend over here finish off.
Oh yeah, he was on assignment.
He was on assignment. Yeah. So
Sounds official.
So basically, my week was filled with watching my favorite show. My favorite show had its 2-hour special to kick off the actual show starting tonight.
Was it 9/11 footage?
No.
Oh, I know you were a big fan of that.
No, Deadliest Catch. First episode starts Tuesday night. Fuck off. And I watched the 2-hour episode 101, which is like what's going to happen in the next episode, and all the captains get around and talking. It's good shit.
No.
Oddly enough, on Deadliest Catch, they found the Oak Island treasure.
Yeah, exactly.
Turns out it was at the bottom of the ocean with a bunch of fucking fish.
Yeah. But I got to go out with my brother and his girlfriend and my wife this weekend. We went to a nice
Swingers Club.
No, we went to a very nice steakhouse here in Kansas.
Applebee's?
Shut up. Which steak here, it's really, really difficult to fuck it up, even if it's like going to an Applebee's or an Outback, right?
He went full Karen.
Unless they just overcook the fuck out of a steak. It really is. If I order a steak medium rare and it comes medium, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, and I'm normally cool. I'm cool with it too. But we went to the nicest steak restaurant, quote unquote, here in Kansas, in the Kansas area that we live in, Wichita.
Here in the middle of Delaware.
Right? And my steak cost like $58 for a steak. And
you got it well done, didn't you?
No, I ordered it
Put
medium
ketchup on
rare. No, I ordered it medium rare. And the steak, mind you, was cooked medium rare. But the outside was burnt.
Ugh.
The whole they're trying to put a sear on a fucking steak. Mm-hmm. And in every single bite you taste that fucking burnt.
Yep.
Ugh.
Yeah, See, and Village Inn should know better than that.
No. It was not Village Inn.
Oh,
if Village Inn charged me $58 for a fucking steak, I would lose my mind.
Well, it was the pancakes that came with it.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it.
That's where they get you.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's a chicken fry.
So I felt cheated. My wife and my brother and his girlfriend's meals were all absolutely delicious. They kept on talking about it, and mine was shit. And so
Where was it?
Chester's.
Chester's.
Chop house?
Yeah.
Or just some guy?
No, electronics.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just in the back room.
They got tube TVs.
That might explain it. They were cooking it over an old VCR. That's actually what they use for fuel. They get old VCRs and tape decks and shit, and they put lighter fluid all over them, flame them up, and then cook steak over them.
Yeah, but I guess my question, if you're in that particular situation, you're paying that much for a steak, are you the asshole that's going to send it back?
Yes.
You are?
And I have.
Okay.
I'm not an asshole about it. There is a way to do it where you say, look, I'm really not trying to be a pain in the ass here, but the outside
That's when
of
you
this
start.
is
That's when you know
burnt.
he's going to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Well, except...
Preface to me being a huge piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean...
That's like being like, look, I'm not racist, but
I mean...
why is it?
I really don't want you to spit in my food after I send this back, but...
Right. And, I mean, there's a way that will ensure that happens, and then there's a way that typically your waitress or waiter, I don't know what you had.
Waitress.
I don't know how they identify.
She was very sweet. She was very nice.
I'm sure she was.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a way to do that, especially when you're paying that much money. Mm-hmm. And when her entire salary relies on your tips.
Oh, yeah.
That's, yeah.
Oh, she still got tips very well.
I'm sure she did.
Because
I came in and picked up after your 7% ass.
No.
I think that steak would have come out good if it wasn't that same chef from Kobe that was just fucking around all the goddamn time.
Probably. What the fuck is this?
Ting, 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 ting.
Just quit fucking around.
Welcome to Denny's.
Maybe that wouldn't happen if you just stopped messing around and just cooked the food. That fucking guy still cracks me up.
Egg roll.
Do you remember me telling the story?
Yes, I
Yeah.
do.
I mean, just the look on his face the whole time was, what the fuck is this? I thought we were getting a steak. What the hell?
Oh, Jesus.
I didn't come to see no goddamn baton twirling.
He's the kind of guy that's like, all right, here we go. All right, take it off. It's done.
Yeah.
You leave it on there more than 5 seconds, that fucker is overcooked.
Including the chicken. I want that to still be clucking when it's on the plate.
Matter of fact, don't even take the feathers off.
Right. But then last but not least, I got to give a shout out to my brother, man. My buddy Michi, my best friend Michi, had his second child as of yesterday. So I am an uncle of 2.
Okay.
So, yeah. So I'm happy about that. But that was pretty much my week, man.
Well, congrats to Michi and your wife.
Yeah.
That's very exciting.
Fuck off. And Keita. His girl Keita. I like them both. They're awesome. So, anyways, Derek, you had a fucking awesome week. I know you did.
I did?
Yeah, you did.
I didn't do much.
No, you did. You missed the show.
Yeah, that already made it an awesome week. I didn't have to be near you.
See?
That was actually the assignment we sent him on was,
Right.
Derek, we want you to not go do anything. Take some time off the show.
Yeah.
Because we know you're about to kill Scotty.
Yeah.
With chicken wire.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, how was your time off?
Well, I went to a Major League Baseball game.
Yeah.
I went to the Kansas City. We left last Monday night, me and a buddy, and went to Up Down to start it off, which is a bar in Kansas City that has like retro video games and stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
Fucking yeah, that'd be awesome.
And
Don't they have comedy shows there sometimes?
Nope.
Is that the place I'm thinking of? Okay.
Nope. But they have some pretty good pizza as well. So I got drunk and had me a piece of pizza and played pinball and NBA Jam. I got to play that, which was fun.
Fuck yeah.
And
Were you on fire?
I was on fire.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who'd you play with?
I just played against computer. Oh, what team?
What team?
Oh, I always play with Golden State. Always have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Chris Mullen?
Mullen and Tim Hardaway.
There we go.
Hardaway, okay.
Yep. So
I always like Pacers.
I know how. I'm that asshole that knows how to hit the 3-pointer every time. So that's just what I do. And it's like the real Golden State now, but it wasn't back then.
Exactly.
So we did that, and then we went to the game on Tuesday. We had some barbecue before that at Slaps, which was fucking awesome. And then we went to the game, and I started drinking some beers in the parking lot, which was fun. Got inside the game, all inside it, and I bought a Bo Jackson jersey.
Oh, yeah, you told
I
me
bought
about
the old Mitchell and Ness. It's got the 1990 All-Star Game patch on
Okay.
the sleeve. It's pretty cool.
16, right? Number 16?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I went to the Royals Authentic store, and they had banners that were 75% off. I said, "What's this? What are banners?" And they go, "Well, that's just stuff that's been hanging in the stadium, and they're on sale for 75% off." So I was kind of flipping through, and they had like Jacob Junis and Brad Keller, and I'm like, I don't care about any of that shit. And then I was like, "What's this one?" And I opened it, and it's the World Series trophy.
Yeah.
So it was originally marked at $450.
They're selling that? The
Yeah.
trophy?
The whole trophy.
Wow, they're hard up for cash.
Yeah, well, you know,
I would
COVID.
have. I mean, it is just a piece of metal after all.
Yeah, it's a
but-
hunk of metal. But so it was originally marked at $450, then marked down to $150, and then like $70. I got it for $40. So and
Jesus.
it covers it'll easily cover an entire garage wall. So it's fucking huge.
2015?
Huh? Yeah.
I was going to say, I would imagine the further away you get from 2015, the more that's going to come down.
So it was pretty cool. So I snagged that, and then we got to our seats. Parking, by the way, I got to park right next to handicapped, which was cool. There was only I think they have a 10,000 person capacity. It felt like maybe 2,000 people were there.
Really?
Wow.
It was kind of cool. We're sitting first base, and they're playing the Angels, and I fucking hate Albert Pujols. So I let him have it
Okay.
the whole game. So eventually it went from Pujols to just, "Hey, Albert!" every time. And it was basically, I would just yelling at him that he does steroids over and over and over again. I did the old left hand for anabolic, right hand for HGH. I said, what size needle do you take? How many cc's? He roped a single on that one. So he got to first, which was probably 25, 30 feet away from me. Mm-hmm. I said, God, I haven't seen you run that fast since your last drug test. And then my favorite one, amongst many others, my two favorites were, hey, Albert, you've seen more needles in your arm than Kurt Cobain. And my personal, just childish favorite was, hey, Albert, just boo! So after the game.
Well, boy, Scotty just turned it to the Royals game.
After the game was over, they had the people would come down in between innings, make sure you're wearing your mask and everything. I went up to those people as they're standing right in front of me, and I said, hey, thanks for not throwing me out. I fucking hate that guy. So,
you just go to the one game?
Just the one game.
Okay.
But I think I'm going again on the 9th and the 23rd.
Okay.
Against the Sox and against the Royals.
This might sound like a silly question, but do they play on those days? No? Okay.
No, I was just going to go. Yeah, I was just going to go tailgate.
Fair enough. That sounds...
Listen to the Blue Jays game.
It's typically the best part of the game. Mm-hmm. Did they win or lose that night?
1-3-2.
Yeah.
Salvi got the guy off of third base for the last out.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. I listened to that on the radio on the way home from the podcast.
Could you hear Derek in the stands?
Yeah.
You guys.
You very well may have.
Oh no!
I just heard, "Hey, Albert."
Yeah, you may have, because at one point, well, actually on 2 or 3 different occasions, I yelled so loud that my voice felt like it hit the back outfield wall and then echoed back, like it came back.
We don't have to have a discussion about this. I went and I looked up the archive of that game that Derek was at, and I counted at least 4 times where I could hear him.
You could hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Yes, you got to show me that.
I got to look him up again and find him. But
oddly enough, when I heard it, it was Denny Matthews saying it. Yeah. So
it's like kind of faint because
I think they turned me down.
I think they did too, because after a while, like all of a sudden, it's like, yeah, you can kind of hear him. It's just not as loud, but it's kind of hard because you have to figure out when Derek was actually yelling at him at that particular part in the game. Well, we have video footage of this, so now I can actually fucking find it.
I want to say one of the saddest things I ever heard was, I believe it was during that 2015 season where they played the White Sox and there was a big rain delay, like a 4-hour rain delay. Mm-hmm. And there was only 1 or 2 innings left to go. And so I couldn't sleep that night very well, so I turned it on just to see if the rain delay was over, and it was just getting started back up, and it was close to midnight.
Oh, God.
And so most of the people had gone home. So there was just a couple of fans in there, and one guy with the most unenthusiastic, "Let's go White Sox!" No inflection to his voice or nothing. It was like somebody with autism.
It probably was, you jackass.
Maybe so.
Hey, so mean.
You know what? Just because they got problems doesn't mean they can't be fucking funny.
That's true. That's very true. Mm-hmm. I know quite a few people with autism that are absolutely hysterical.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your sister.
I know a comedian with autism.
Yeah,
who is not.
Oh,
at all.
Well, she did a great job filling in last week.
Jesus.
So anyway,
poor Megan.
The other thing I was going to say is my favorite rain delay ever actually is not the 2016 Cubs World Series one. There was one where it was, I guess it wasn't a delay, but it was starting to rain. You know how like you see the guys standing behind home plate?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It was a White Sox game, and they were giving out ponchos, and they were white ponchos. It looked like a bunch of Klansmen sitting behind home plate.
Did they have hoods?
Yes, that's what it was, and they were pointed.
Nice.
It was hilarious.
Why don't you fucking think of this shit?
What? I don't know.
Why would you do that?
Yeah. Let's see. See if I can find it. I'll show you a picture. It shouldn't be hard.
No. Oh, please. I just hope it. I hope it looks enough like it's not what we're talking about, and it actually does look like a poncho.
No, it does not.
So, while you look that up, Derek.
Okay.
Are you done talking about your weekend?
Yeah, that was my weekend. It was a great time.
So, let me ask you this since you're on the phone. While you were gone, did you take care of your balls?
Absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. You did?
What kind of products you use?
I like to use the Lawnmower 3.0.
Yeah?
Is what I like
From
to use.
Manscaped?
Absolutely.
.com.
That's
And
right.
a little bit of ball toner on there.
Yeah?
Because you can't have them stinking.
That's true.
Yeah, you don't want stinky nuts.
Well, thank God, because today's episode is brought to you by Manscaped.com.
Yeah.
Oh, that is. Wow.
Yeah.
I apologize to Manscaped for in the middle of our commercial, Derek showed us what looks like to be a front row full of clans people.
But if you notice,
Yeah.
on those ponchos, no hair. All those ponchos are clean shaven.
That is fucking awful.
It really is.
Damn you, White Sox. Think of that shit, you stupid
Yeah, that was
idiots.
some time ago, but man, was that
Oh, they're
great.
Southsiders, so what do you expect?
Oh, man, I'm going to need you to text that to me, please.
That's going to be our new Facebook profile.
Nope, that's going to be the cover photo of our next episode.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, they're going to love that.
I'm kidding, it's not. But
It
anyway.
might as well be.
But anyways, yes, our episode is brought to you by Manscaped. They do have a lot of excellent products that apparently Megan Welsh from last week doesn't really appreciate as much as we thought she would.
No, Megan doesn't mind patch.
Yeah, man.
Really?
Yeah.
It's kind
That's
of
what
one of
she
those
says.
deals where you kill two birds with one stone. You give a blowjob and floss at the same time.
Yeah,
Is it kind of one of those deals?
Probably.
Probably because I think Megan, if nothing else, she loves killing birds.
Absolutely.
With
Yeah.
stones.
That's
she
right.
clubs them to death.
To the point where she likes us enough that she's probably going to get her boyfriend a Lawnmower 3.0, but also a Merkin just so she
Yeah.
could have that back. So
Oh, well,
that's
yeah,
just
he
what-
can make his own merkin.
That's right.
Turns
Yeah,
out-
exactly.
It's
She
like
actually,
pubic Legos.
She actually seems to be much more annoyed by the penis and testicles
Yeah,
in
oh,
the
yeah.
pants as opposed to
The hair.
hair
Yeah.
around the penis and testicles.
is
She
really
likes
weird.
it to be a treasure hunt.
Right.
Okay.
You know, let me tell you something, though, about this Lawnmower 3.0. It
Okay.
won't grab your ball sack.
Mm-hmm.
It won't cut it. It's a ceramic blade. It's got the LED light, so you can do it in the dark. You can use it in the shower. Everything about it, perfectly designed.
Because you know what? Whenever my power goes out, first thing I go to, ball trimmer.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's where I go.
And it's a better flashlight than most of the flashlights
No
that are
shit.
around your house.
That's just when I like to shave my balls is when the power goes out.
Absolutely, because that's what you got to do whenever that thing's on.
I'll be like, honey, flip the breaker.
What I'm looking forward to, I think, most with this pandemic all clearing up and everything is once we get to go to travel again, I want to go to the airport and just run down the list with my wife. So I packed the lawnmower, the weed whacker, the shears, the rake. I put them all in the shed and put it in the suitcase. Is that what we need?
Fuck yeah.
People are gonna think
God,
I'm a
I hope they don't
professional
come out
landscaper.
with. I hope they don't come out with a new toner called the Bomb.
Jesus,
And I got the bomb, and I put it all in the tool shed,
the ticking time bomb. Ball toner.
and then I put that in the suitcase.
Yeah. But also, like we.
So they'll never
Oh, yeah.
find it.
Yeah. But they also have the new cologne, which is awesome. I wear it every day, and it keeps my wrists from smelling like shit. And that is
No, it doesn't.
Now it just smells like very good smelling shit.
okay. That is refined. And do us a favor, guys. Check them out at manscaped.com. Use our promo code SIDELINES. You get 20% off of your order and free shipping, which that definitely does make a difference. And that also helps us out a lot. We can't thank you enough to all of you guys who have already been doing that. But keep doing that for us. That helps us out and lets them know that we're actually doing these reads like we're supposed to, because I really don't think they listen to every single one all the way through. And we don't want them to really grab their attention. We want them to leave us alone and let us do it our own way.
And for those of you who have bought them, yes, we do thank you. But honestly, would it fucking kill you to do it again?
Exactly.
You cheap motherfuckers. Buy a
another.
second one. Buy one for your grandma.
That's right. But yeah.
Mother's Day's coming up.
Or grandpa.
Yeah.
Get your mom a ball trimmer.
So she can give it to your dad for Father's Day.
Yeah.
No, that ceramic blade won't cut her lips. You know, that's what you don't want to do. So that's ceramic blade will be good for her too.
And you can get them for hermaphrodites.
Yeah, totally. That helps out those people as well.
Yeah.
So, guys, this, believe it or not, is actually somewhat of a sport. So, and we've got some sports to go off of. First thing I want to say is Alex Smith has retired from being a quarterback in the NFL.
I thought he did that like 5 years ago.
No, he kind of took out one of his legs.
No, I just thought he retired from being a quarterback.
Oh no,
He checked out from being competitive.
There
that's what it
That's
was.
what
Okay.
it was. But yeah, he finally is hanging it up after a couple seasons after having it was just one season. It was just one season.
Yeah, he
after
just
having-
came back to throw a couple passes, win comeback player of the year, and then hang it up.
Yep, hang it up. But he took the Washington football team to the playoffs, so kudos for him and them because it's been a while since they've done that.
Which honestly, I think probably I could have done that.
Yeah, in the NFC least, you're probably got a pretty good shot. All those teams in there suck. So sad to see him go, but I do actually think that what he did is kind of cool. It's amazing what football players and professional football players can do. The fact that he fucking broke his leg and almost died, my hat's off to him. You two are just a bunch of assholes. But other than that,
Something about Redskins quarterbacks breaking legs. It's.
football team quarterbacks, buddy. Football team.
I think he broke it as a Redskin.
No, he was he playing for the Redskins then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Shows you how much I give a shit. Anyways, we're gonna move on.
That's actually what made him change their name.
Oh yeah, that's what it
The
was.
broken legs on the quarterbacks had nothing to do with Native Americans.
That's right.
This name is bad fucking luck for quarterbacks. That's right. Nobody's going to want to come here.
Yep, RG3, another one. Yeah, exactly. But moving on, let's get on to really the only other sport that we give a shit that's going on. I mean, yes, the NBA is in the middle of their season. We don't really care.
Steph Curry had his, 7th 50-point game?
Yeah,
week?
he's exploding, and good for him. But it is the NBA, and yeah, it's not entertaining. But we got some baseball. We've got a couple of weeks of baseball as of now. So we got some things to talk about as far as the beginning of the season goes. First of all, just the other night, the Nationals fan ends up dropping a home run hit by one of the St. Louis Cardinals players.
I think
And
he
then-
probably just wanted to throw it back.
No, he was pissed off because he missed it, just barely missed it, and it fell down to where he couldn't get it. So I think it was in the top of the 8th, I believe. Another one straight at the kid, and he redeemed himself. He caught it, and he was extremely excited.
And then threw it back.
What are the no? He kept it. What are the chances of that happening? Same spot.
I'm not a math guy.
I know.
I'm
but-
guessing 7%.
Okay, I'd say that's pretty accurate, man.
I'd say that's pretty inaccurate,
Yeah,
to be completely honest.
That seems really high. In the same game? Yeah.
Same game, same spot.
I
Same
should have
kid.
caught like 10 home runs by now, as many baseball games as I've been to.
Well, whenever the stands don't have as many people, you can kind of move around a little bit.
But you said
The,
same
the
spot.
seats are actually all zip tied in Kansas City.
Well,
Yeah.
you can hopscotch.
That's actually kind of part of the COVID protocol. They handcuff you to your chair when you get there. And shave your head. And I don't know why. That part still boggles my mind.
Yeah, that's crazy. But while it's extremely early, still in a very, very long
You got to go, Derek?
No.
Oh, okay. You're checking your watch.
marathon.
I got a text message, and it was more important than anything you assholes say.
Thanks, asshole.
Well, certainly more than Scotty said.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on, even though it's early. With in regards to St. Louis hitting
Nobody
two,
cares.
Shut up. Hitting 2 home runs that I was just talking about. They actually ended up having 5 home runs in that game. At this last year, in a 60-game season, they had a total of 51 home runs in 60 games last season. That was dead last. This year, they are tied for first with the Atlanta Braves. They're 25 home runs through 16 games. I'd say Nolan Arenado probably helped out just a smidge.
How many's he got?
I believe 4.
Okay.
Molina, I believe, has either 4 or 5.
Steroids.
Come on, not Molina.
Oh, yeah.
No, you just hate him because he's a Cardinal.
I hate all the Cardinals.
They're not anabolic steroids. They're like for
HGH.
Well, I wouldn't even say that. I think they're just like for a nasal condition.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, have you seen him?
It's
He's trying to get rid
it's
of those.
Tamiflu. He's addicted to Tamiflu.
He's trying to get rid
He's
of those
addicted to
neck
Tammy.
tattoos. No, it's a removal for neck tattoos, is what that's for.
Is that what that is?
Totally. But in other news, fun fact, the New York Yankees are in sole possession of last place in the American League for the first time since April 4th of 1998.
Didn't they win the World Series in 98?
That's exactly what I was just getting ready to say. This is just early part of the season. That was the year where they ended up sweeping the San Diego Padres in the World Series. Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Yankee fans are fucking spoiled.
Oh, yeah.
And this proves it, because I don't know if you guys know this, but they actually had to pause the game the other day.
What? Why?
Because baseball fans at Yankee Stadium were literally chucking baseballs onto the field in disgust because they're in last place. They actually paused the game. Yes. I don't know if it was baseball night at Yankee Stadium or what, but that was a bad idea. You know what my favorite thing, by the way, when I went to the
It
Royals
was all
game?
the home run balls from the other team.
Yeah. My favorite thing, by the way, that just makes no goddamn sense to me is when I went to the Royals game and they're telling you what you can't bring in. And it's like no bags bigger than this, no bats. But you can buy one in there. You just can't bring your own. That makes no fucking sense.
Well, I think they think you're willing. If you're going to spend $300 on it, you're not going to beat the shit out of somebody with it.
So,
Yes, I will.
Yeah, don't tempt me. If I was more athletic, I would have hopped that fucking rail and beat the shit out of Albert Pujols. I had my good shoes on.
yeah,
I sit next to an obnoxious Red Sox fan. I'm liable to just club his ass. I'll pay an extra $300.
I'll pay an extra $300 to see Derek actually hop a restriction or a restraining fence and not fall over. And
I didn't fall over.
And then on top of that, actually go after Albert Pujols, a steroided out athlete with a bat. Mm-hmm. He'd fucking kill you. He's on roids, bro.
No.
Yeah, he would.
And he's a professional athlete. I don't think anybody was saying Derek could whip Albert Pujols' ass.
Oh, I could. With a bat, I could.
He's got one too.
Yeah, dude. His arms. They're solid
Anyways.
steel. Anyway,
It was the 8th inning when they chucked the baseballs down on the Yankees on the field.
it's fucking great.
That really is. Yeah, they are fucking spoiled. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, when you buy those tickets, tickets to Yankee games aren't like tickets to other games. They're really fucking expensive. And the reason they're really fucking expensive is because you have to pay all those fucking high-priced players. Mm-hmm. And so you go there, you at least expect them to put a competitive product on the field when you're paying that kind of money.
No, sure.
And so, yeah, I'd be pissed too. I don't know that I'd be that pissed, but I'd be pissed.
Well, yeah, but they're fucking. To me, it's childish. It's super childish.
Yes, it's very childish, and it's mid fucking April.
Fit.
It's mid April.
It's mid-April. You guys, the last time you were doing this shit, you ended up winning the fucking World Series. Just shut up.
I know I keep bringing up the game I went to, but you guys would love this too. I'm sitting there getting ready to yell at Albert Pujols. Mike Trout's up to bat. Mm-hmm. And I hear from the other baseline, from the third baseline, "Hey, Mike Trout, can I get a oh yeah?" And I just started laughing.
Did he do it?
He did not.
Oh,
He struck out
Did
4 times that game.
Pujols ever once act like he even heard you or acknowledge you?
I think
he's probably used to hearing it.
I think Santana was giggling a little bit at first base, which
Yeah.
was kind of funny.
Mike Trout struck out 4 times that game?
Yeah, and Ohtani hit a dinger.
Oh, golden sombrero for Trout.
He was 1 for 5.
Wow, that sucks.
Honestly, though, Ohtani, you know what the only thing he's not good at, oddly enough? Math.
Nice. But next thing, since you were talking about the Royals, believe it or not, the Royals are leading the AL Central.
Even after losing yesterday?
Yeah. Right now, I think they are currently tied, but they're tied for first place.
They're getting their ass handed to them right now.
They sure are. So they're not going to be in first place by this podcast airing. So it's not that big of a deal. But at least they're fucking in. We were expecting them to be fucking terrible.
They're being competitive. They added a lot of pop to their lineup.
Sure.
Just no pitching.
No, their starting pitching has been fucking atrocious.
Yep. Penn's not bad though.
It's not great either. It's inconsistent. Here's what I really don't like about these guys that I'm seeing. When they win 3-2, 2-1, something like that. When they lose, they're getting hammered like 7-0.
Sure.
So there's a lot of really inconsistent play.
That's an interesting fact.
Yeah.
7, 8, 9 hitters for him are hitting 278. That's the second highest in baseball.
I'll be goddamned. Mm-hmm. We should just actually put this microphone up to the speaker on the TV and have this entire podcast be the Royals game.
It'd be better than listening to Joe Buck.
Or Scotty.
That's fucking true.
Yeah.
But to both of them.
Scotty's the Joe Buck of podcasts.
Fuck
Yes,
you
he
guys.
is.
All right, that's where I draw the line. Fuck you both. Fuck you both. You compare me to Joe Buck. You can compare me to like Dick Vitale, who everybody hates. You can compare me
No,
to...
I like Vitale.
See, I like Vitale too. But
Oh, now I hate him then.
No, you compare me to fucking Joe Buck, I'll kill you.
Well, stop being so buckish.
Yeah, go buck yourself, Scotty.
Fuck you guys. And then last but
And
not
buck
least,
you.
this is what's so hard about hating the Chicago Cubs. It's really, really hard. I wish that you guys that are listening to this show have seen the video of Freddie Freeman getting chased by Anthony Rizzo in a rundown the other night. to where Anthony Rizzo, they catch Freddie Freeman in a pickle or rundown, and Anthony Rizzo gets the ball, and you can tell that both guys are laughing because Rizzo is running with the ball, getting ready to throw it, and just goes, Frederick! Freddie! And throws the guy out. And you can see whenever Freddie Freeman is actually sliding into second base, he is laughing his ass off just like Rizzo was. And that is the beautiful parts of baseball that I've missed because I feel like we didn't really get very much of it last year.
Well, with the stands being as empty as they are, that helps to be able to hear that too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But he was also mic'd up. Rizzo was mic'd up.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can that way you can kind of hear it, but even after
what are they doing it like the Globetrotters now, where they put it through the PA system? Or?
Yeah, no,
nice.
Rumor has it next game I'm going to be mic'd up.
Okay, for sure. You should be. You fucking should be.
I'll still heckle Albert Pujols even though they're playing the White Sox.
Yeah.
You should go in with a fucking lavalier pinned to your lapel.
Yeah,
one of those little fucking mics.
I say let's
That's
do
inside talk for everybody who doesn't know show business.
Okay, all right.
Like I do.
Yeah, like we do. Mm-hmm. We are superstars, ladies and gentlemen. Right?
Wrong.
Okay.
I know two of us that are, and one of them wasn't even here last week.
All right. Okay. Do you guys have anything else you wanted to touch on, or is that about it? Because now we get on to segments here.
All right.
I tried to bring up something really exciting about Steph Curry, and you just fucked it off.
He's doing good.
You stroked it off like it was a clean shaven cock from Manscaped.
All right. So let's move on. We got to move on to a new segment.
Wait. Let me check ESPN, make sure nothing cool happened.
What?
Not brand new. Just want to put that out there. We've done
Okay,
it
your
once.
Wi-Fi sucks. I just found that out.
Okay. No, you should.
That was on ESPN. Actually, this just in: Scotty's Wi-Fi sucks shit.
Fuck you both. Anyways, let's move on to a new segment that we tried out last week with Megan Welsh here as a guest.
Welsh.
That's what
Welch.
What did I say? Oh, was it
Welch.
Welch? There's a ch.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
It's like
so-
the goddamn
I'm sorry.
grape juice.
I'm sorry.
It's apparently
Welch.
the opposite of Shaps.
Schweppes.
Boy, did we get a lot of fucking corrections on that. Apparently, the rodeo pants you wear are not called chaps; they're shaps.
Yeah. No, they are not. Here, they are called fucking chaps.
Yeah.
Other places, they're called chops. And where apparently some people were chiming in, they're called shaps. They're called different shit all over the fucking country. The one thing that they are not called is fucking chaps if they have an ass in them. That's it.
Thank you, Joe Buck. Back to you,
God,
Jim.
fuck you. I'm going to start hitting you with paper.
I'm actually going to start calling them shaps.
Okay. Go ahead. Do that.
Apparently, that's the right way to do it. Scotty, I don't like to be uninformed.
Okay,
Like
well-
some people, like hosts,
Yeah.
who thought this Freddie Freeman rundown was news.
I thought it was fucking cool. I mean, that's the best part of baseball is the fucking Adrian Beltre's fucking with, what all the players that he's touched right around, either when he was playing first base or third base.
That's how COVID started.
Yeah.
6 feet. 6 feet.
No. Just those moments are the best part about baseball, and that's why they're better than cricket. Fucking damn.
I guess basically what you're saying is that he started hepatitis.
Yeah.
He is the source and, oddly enough, the cure.
Yeah. That's how.
The band?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you didn't know? He played bass guitar in the Cure
I did not know that.
from 84 to 87. It was pre-baseball for him.
Yeah. I heard he gave it AIDS to Magic Johnson, too. Is that true?
Now you're crossing the line, Scotty.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Moving on.
I heard that.
Did you hear that from Joe Buck, your buddy Joe Buck?
God, I fucking hate you, Joe Buck, too. Okay, moving on. We're going to go on to a new segment called Overrated, Underrated. This is where we get to take a couple of regular items, food restaurants, just anything, really. And we
I
get
like to think the buck that hit Megan's car, by the way, was named Joe.
where we get to take regular items, food items, all kinds of things like that, and people, and we can tell you whether or not we think that they are either overrated or underrated. Had a lot of fun doing this last week with Megan Welch.
There you go.
Jeez.
Funniest goddamn person in town, and you can't even say her name right.
And her assless shaps.
Yeah, exactly. But so we've got some this week that we're going to start with, and Derek gets to participate in this one. Fuck.
So you think.
Yeah, whatever. But anyways, so let's start out.
Derek's just going to clam up on every one of them.
Yeah. Yep. Not one.
What do you think about this one, Derek?
Can we start with the first
I'll
one?
write it down.
Yeah. First one. Overrated or underrated?
I don't. The first one, things that are numbered first one.
Yeah.
Are they overrated or underrated? Derek.
Yeah. Or you could say properly rated, you idiot. Overrated or underrated? First one's going to be Pringles.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now,
Underrated.
Underrated?
I can't stop once I pop.
Yeah.
They're fucking good.
Oh,
They
yeah.
really are.
That's
They're actually not classified as a potato chip. They're a potato crisp.
Oh.
They do not cut them and fry them. They use an extrusion process. Comedian Greg Warren used to sell Pringles. And he will talk about this for hours like it's something interesting. And he just worked for Procter & Gamble, who own Pringles.
Pringles.
But yeah, that's why they don't carry them in the chip section. They carry them in the snack section.
Okay.
They're crisp.
Okay, but does it matter the flavor?
Pizza's
Oh,
fucking awesome.
the flavor certainly matters, but I've never had a bad flavor of
Okay,
Pringles.
that was kind of my question. If there's one that you just don't like as much, but
I don't think I've had a
And
bad
according to
flavor.
Mitch Hedberg, they are the most laid-back company out there. They started off trying to make tennis balls. Potatoes showed up, and they said, fuck it, let's just go with it.
Fuck it, cut them up.
shit, I agree. I agree with Derek.
But then again,
pizza
Mitch
is the
Hedberg's
best.
dead.
Mitch Hedberg is dead. Yeah.
I mean, I'll eat just the regular plain salted ones.
The word
I love
rumor
it.
has it he
Yeah.
got reincarnated as a Pringle.
Really?
Yeah. I heard a donut.
Boy, that's not going to last long in my house. Not to mention, I am severely craving carbs right now. So, yeah, anything with carbs in it right now to me is totally underrated.
Absolutely.
He'll take a 3-knuckler for a Pringle.
Yep.
And have.
Right. So I think that's a clean sweep for all of us. I think we all think underrated for Pringles. The next one, overrated or underrated, rap music.
Boy, that's a very general subject.
It's broad. Yep. Mm-hmm. Because there are time frames of this.
Yes.
Yeah,
You want to get into fucking Run DMC and Beastie Boys, or you want to talk about the bullshit now?
little
Definitely.
something. Uzi, Yachty.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I'm getting at. What do you think as a whole? Because I think
It's behind the knee.
yeah. No, but as a whole, do you think rap music is underrated or overrated or properly rated?
Older rap music is underrated.
Totally.
And anything after like 2009 or 2010 is overrated.
Man, I think you're being a little bit gracious to 2010.
Anything post DMX, RIP.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, no, because you still have Eminem putting stuff out. It's not as great as it was.
No.
But you still have Lil Wayne, who's phenomenal.
I see. I'm not a big fan of Lil
I
Wayne.
love Wheezy.
Okay.
Kanye's a dumbass, but he's put out some good shit.
Okay.
At this point, here's what gets me about Eminem. Do you honestly expect us to believe that at this point that the music industry is still fighting you on shit and trying to keep you down? No, you fought them in the beginning. They wanted to keep you suppressed, and they made billions off of you.
Oh, yeah.
So they're not keeping you down anymore, dude. So quit acting like everybody's against you, because they're not anymore.
The one line he had, I was listening because I have just my phone on rap on shuffle and shit, and I have like some of his albums on there, and I had one of his newer ones, and the very beginning before he starts rapping, it's so bad. He's like, I'm so mad, I just want to punch the world in the face right now. And I'm like, really, dude? What are you, 13? Did your girlfriend dump you? What was she? Did she get caught fucking 3 guys at once? Is that what happened? Like, come on.
Oh man.
I do miss the old Run DMC days when all the songs were about shoes, soda,
Adidas.
yeah, and just about inconspicuous shit.
Nelly did a good song about shoes. Is Air
He sure
Force-
did.
Air
He
Force
stomps
One.
in 'em.
Yeah, that's absolutely.
I named my car, my Saturn, the Air Force One. After that song, not after the shoe. That was the one I put Longhorns on.
Oh, got it. Okay. I think all of us kind of agree on that one too. properly rated until you get to 2010.
Some of it's way fucking overrated.
That's exactly right. Okay, next one. Overrated or underrated birthday parties?
Overrated.
Okay. Explain yourself.
I think Patton Oswalt put it best,
Okay.
where he's like, there's certain times you shouldn't get a birthday. Like 0 through 9, you get a birthday. 10, double digits, big deal. You get a birthday. 11, 12, no birthday. 13, you're a teenager now. You get a birthday.
Okay.
14, 15, no birthday. 16, you can drive. Birthday. 18, you're an adult. Birthday. 21, birthday. No other birthdays after that.
I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
No, every decade you get one until you reach 90, and then you get one every year because that's a fucking miracle.
Especially for us.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Like this last year, I didn't do a fucking thing for my birthday, and honestly, it was like any other day for me. I really didn't give a shit. But the birthday parties, okay, I've been to some kick-ass birthday parties before, and that's typically when it's either a surprise party
Those are fun.
Those are fun.
or, when the person having the birthday is not being totally self-indulgent.
Oh, yeah.
If you throw your own birthday party, that means you don't have that many friends.
Derek does that every year.
No, I said, if anybody wants to come out, I'll be at the bar.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. And then Scotty got hammered drunk and couldn't walk.
I have a friend who almost every year, invites everybody for their birthday, doesn't ever want gifts, but always wants to go to the casino.
Oh,
So you want me to save money on a gift, but go out and lose $400-500 on the fucking slot machines and blackjack and shit. Okay.
Just bring your wife, play Pai Gow. You guys got it.
you guys
Yeah.
got it.
But she gets offended if people don't come. If you were invited and you don't come.
Oh, I hate those kind of people.
And so, I didn't want to lose all my fucking money.
There are very few people that if they are having a birthday party that I will go to. This is me being honest. There are very few people, and Derek's right.
He's invited to.
Shut up. You invited me to yours, you dick.
No, I put it on Facebook. I said, everybody but Scotty.
Okay.
And then you
And
just
put that
read,
in
hey,
all
Scotty.
capitals.
Yeah.
And for what it's worth, if it were anybody else, I would have gone home. I really would have gone home because I knew
Probably
you were-
should have gone
I
home.
should have gone home.
What I understand, you were too drunk to go home.
He was too drunk to eat. I've never seen anybody do that.
Jesus.
Like
Yeah.
he got if this is his container of ranch for his fried mushrooms, he goes,
It was not something I'm happy about.
then
Okay?
he finally got it in there and he's like,
I'm trying to give you a compliment, and yeah, fuck off. But I wanted to go to Derek's birthday because I told him that I would go, and I definitely probably shouldn't have gone, and that's my fault.
I woke up
But-
one morning to a roommate of mine laughing his ass off because I was asleep in the chair, one sock on, one sock off, half-eaten McChicken in my hand, and a Long John Silver's hat on. I was so drunk I couldn't finish eating, but I was not too drunk to eat. I got half of it down.
I just want to know where you got I know where you got the Long John Silver's hat, but if you were like, hey, let's roll through Long John's and get a hat, it's going to be awesome.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Welcome to Long John Silver's. Can I take your order? One hat
Give me a
and
large,
water.
give me a large hat and some Krispies and a water.
They fucked my order up. They only gave me the hat. Let's go to McDonald's.
Motherfuckers, next time I'm going to take all their hats.
Try
No,
to
I believe
say.
it was actually a hat that I had gotten from there at an earlier date.
But he fucking found it so he could put it on and eat his fucking food.
That's the only way you eat a McChicken's with a Long John Silver's hat.
Yeah.
That's right.
It doesn't taste right if you don't do it.
Okay.
No, that's kind of like the special sauce.
Uh-huh.
Pirate hat.
Okay, so I think I'm going to say overrated for that one. Next one. Ooh, this one's tough. Overrated or underrated? Bacon.
Jesus. Here's one that's ebbs and flows. At one point, bacon was so underrated. And then it went bacon everything. I don't want bacon cake. I don't want bacon ice cream. I don't want bacon vodka. I want bacon. Bacon enhances other meats, and bacon is wonderful by itself.
Yep.
But it doesn't need to be in my coffee.
Yeah, that's right.
Bacon ice cream.
I said,
I was watching the Food Network years ago, and the Food Network. I was in the gym, and the Food Network's on TV, and I got the headphones. I'm listening to it, and they had bacon and eggs ice cream. Mm-hmm. And the guy took a bite out of it, and he goes, "Oh my God, it's like a salty, smoky explosion in your mouth." I was like, "That sounds like something you get after you blow a burn victim." Like that. It's just.
you can get that at most blues bars. No, I actually went to the Midwest Bacon Fest once. And boy, will I never do that again. It really reminded me why I hate people. Mm-hmm. It really did. It was the most confusing, convoluted thing. Nobody would stand in line. They had a band playing the whole time, really fucking loud, so you couldn't even talk to anybody. It was $30 a piece to get in. And you went to all these different booths with samples, and some of them were still charging for their samples.
Yeah.
What the fuck did I pay this cover for? Take something off.
You got to do that at the titty bar. You pay
Yeah.
the cover, and then they're still charging you to look at their titties.
That's true.
I'm going to say it's overrated.
So that's two in a row.
Yeah, I'm going to say bacon's over. I like bacon on a burger.
Yep.
I like it kind of in a breakfast burrito, and I like it on its own. But if it's on its own, it's got to be crispy as shit.
Yeah,
for
okay.
me.
All right.
I can't have floppy bacon.
Yep.
I like it
it's
still be oinking.
Yeah, I like it crunchy and crispy, and my wife likes it the other way, so we don't eat a lot of it because we can't fucking
Okay.
compromise. But
Or you could cook one bacon one way and cook it the other way. It's not that fucking hard.
no, you can't do that, Scotty. It fucks up the whole flow of breakfast.
Okay. all
Have
right.
you cooked any on your Blackstone?
Yes, I have.
Jesus, you can get a bunch of bacon done in real quick order with
Yes,
that.
you can.
I think that again is a clean sweep. I actually agree with Derek on quite a bit of that. I mean, to me, it needs to be on a burger. In some cases, not all cases. If you're having eggs in the morning, you need to have crispy bacon, not almost burnt to a certain point.
Yes.
How great is it on a buffet when they have that big fucking bin of bacon? Oh. At home, you get like 4 strips. There you get that. You can whatever the tongs will hold.
Yeah, but are you like me and Derek to where you kind of don't want to eat it if it's floppy?
Yeah, it's floppy. I won't even get
No,
it.
but if it's fucking burnt almost to a crisp, I mean, there's black parts on it.
I like it to be cooked right. I mean,
Oh, burnt.
I don't need it burnt. In fact, I don't want it burnt.
Get down.
Oh yeah.
But,
But yeah, again, I think I'm with everybody. I'm gonna go with overrated.
Yeah, I say overrated. At the same time, I don't want anything bad to happen to bacon.
I'm
I know
the same
we're
way.
very influential to people.
Yeah,
and
well,
I don't want anything to happen to the bacon market. I don't
okay.
want the pork belly market to tank.
I am
That's right.
okay. I just ordered half a hog.
Yeah.
So-
Okay.
But you know what I think is gonna be the next bacon though? I see it coming. It's coming right around the corner.
Coffee.
Nope.
What?
Nope. Avocado.
Oh, it's already there.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be
It's
the
already
next.
there.
Well, I think,
And I
like,
hate it.
Everybody's like, oh, you just gotta get avocado with guacamole with everything. Eventually, it's gonna run its course, and everybody's gonna get fucking sick and tired of it. Next one, overrated or underrated? This one's gonna be kind of fun. Overrated or underrated? Kevin Hart.
Overrated.
Okay, that was a pretty fast answer.
Absolutely overrated.
Okay.
He's a good storyteller, and he's a good actor. He's an actor.
Okay, there you go. I was getting ready to say
He's an actor.
Cool
His
it on the
movies
good.
are okay, but he's just over the top all the fucking time. Like, okay, hey, let me tell you something. All right, here we go. So I
totally.
can't fucking do it.
Totally.
I just slow the fuck down, man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm tired watching you.
Yeah.
And I just don't find his stand up that funny.
Okay.
Not that mine's great, but it's not for me. It's like fucking Cat Williams. I think Cat Williams is awful.
Whoa,
Yes.
dude, we are agreeing way too much on
Greg
this show.
Giraldo
Awesome.
made a great thing about Cat Williams.
What's that?
You're a lot like Jerry Curl. White people have heard of you. They're just not sure what you do.
That's exactly that. Like that's who I would compare Kevin Hart to in that sense. Like
I agree. I think you nailed it right on the head with Cat Williams and with Kevin Hart. I think that's a very good compromise. The only difference is that Cat Williams wasn't huge in movies. I think he was in a couple. But Kevin Hart is turning a comedy career into an acting career.
Yeah, which is good for him.
Yeah, I'm with you on it. But at the same time, he's doing a lot of movies with Dwayne Johnson, The Rock Johnson.
It's just because he's really tall and he's really small.
Correct, and they're best friends off camera, and so I get it. I'm gonna go with overrated as well. He's just not my style of comedian. It's just not my favorite.
I agree with you guys on Cat Williams. Kevin Hart, I think he's underrated. I've seen too many behind the scenes things to see how much work he puts in.
Oh, he works his ass off.
And how much stuff he does in front of the mirror to get his facial expressions and everything just right. I don't know that there's a harder working comedian out there other than maybe Carrot Top.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah, right.
yeah, but and Emo Phillips. But anyways,
okay.
The goal of most comedians is to become an actor, either get on a sitcom or whatever, because the traveling kills you. Now, granted, he hasn't traveled like most comedians travel in a long time. He
Has
5-star
his own fucking
everywhere.
jets.
But I've heard a lot of interviews and some of the off the stage stuff that he does to help his community and shit. He's a good guy.
I'm not saying he's not a good guy. I'm just saying that I don't care for his comedy.
I don't think that part of him gets enough attention. That part's definitely underrated about him.
Okay, that's fair. So we're
Goddamn right it's fair. It's more than fair. I invented fair, and I'll tell you what's fucking fair. Your fucking assessment.
okay.
Derek's is fine. Yours sucks shit.
All right, next one. Oh, we've already talked about this a little bit. Overrated or underrated NBA Jam?
I'm more of a jelly guy.
Okay. It's a jelly. NBA jelly?
Yeah, jam has got some of the pulp of the fruit in it, some of the NBA pulp in it.
So that's what they should have called it. NBA
jelly.
jelly.
Is just made with the juice, the NBA juice.
Okay. Just the different colors of the team, like team colors? Okay, I get it. What about NBA Jam, the video game?
What about it?
Overrated or underrated?
Underrated.
Underrated as well.
Yeah, you can do so much shit with that game. That was like the first one I remember being able to you can make their heads big. You can make them giant. You could be the president. You could put different character. You could be Bill Clinton and Al Gore on a team. It was nuts. And I got really good at that game. I won a lot of money off that game.
What scares me the most right now is if you actually really think about it, arcades aren't everywhere anymore. Right?
Right.
So
Barcades are
What
popping
now?
up. Barcades are popping up pretty regularly.
Arcades are not everywhere. They're not at the mall. They're
You
not.
don't go to the right places.
I guess not. But
I heard you were wanting to fucking put one in the basement.
Yeah, because I want to play the old games.
17,000 games.
It's
you're wanting to
17,000.
put down here.
I found a cheaper deal, and it actually may be a better one, and it has about the same games. But anyway, it's kind of like a lot of people don't understand the nostalgia that goes into playing those particular games. And that was at a time to where, you went to a sports bar with your parents, they gave you a fucking roll of quarters, and you couldn't be found for an hour and a half to 2 hours.
God, I can't tell you all the hours I whiled away at sports bars with my parents.
Well,
the fuck are you talking about?
because they had arcade rooms. And they had arcade rooms in Applebee's. Applebee's had an arcade room.
What?
Oh, yeah.
What fucking Applebee's did you go to?
I don't
One up
recall
on
it
20
Applebee's.
Yeah. And then there was one, I definitely know there's one that, a fucking Gambino's had a fucking arcade back in the
Big
corner.
Cheese Pizza is really who started that.
Yeah.
Pizza
So-
Hut had like two.
Pizza Hut had a couple arcade games. Yeah.
But Big Cheese had its own separate room.
Okay. But that's what I'm saying is that you don't see that shit anymore.
Well, no, because the home systems are all better than those cabinet systems now.
I know, but I want the old ones. So I'm going underrated.
Yes. Okay.
Underrated.
Great.
That's my answer. Jeremy?
I'm going to go with underrated because up until this podcast, nobody really talked about the game in 15 years.
Okay, fine.
They re-released it, and I bought it when they re-released it.
Was it still as good?
They did a re-re?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did
damn.
they did a re-re.
Shit. Okay. All right. Last one of overrated. Then we get to get some questions. Overrated or underrated s'mores?
Underrated.
Yeah.
Underrated. S'mores are one of the best things ever that nature ever made.
Did you do this because I was going to be here?
No.
That is my favorite fucking dessert ever. Is s'mores.
Really?
It is fantastic. And the way to make it a little bit better is you don't use the Hershey. You use a Reese's peanut butter cup instead of the Hershey.
Okay.
Bro, that's fucking life-changing.
You just blew my fucking mind.
Oh my God. My wife, for the Christmas party at the bar that I used to work at, it would be like on Christmas, everybody would bring a dish, or not on Christmas, but the Sunday before. Mm-hmm. And everybody would bring a dish, and she made a s'mores dip. And it was like chocolate and peanut butter chips. She put peanut butter in it, marshmallow, and then you dipped graham crackers in it.
Yeah.
And she made that, and I just pulled a chair up to the stove and fucking went nuts.
Now, I'm going to tell you this, though. I think one of the highest indicators of future serious criminal activity is people who burn the marshmallows.
Yes. On
they-
purpose.
You're talking about a pure and total psychopath. If you're somebody who likes the marshmallows to be burnt, fuck you, you belong in prison. And I'm not talking about a good one. I'm talking like Gitmo. That's where you deserve to be because you are a domestic terrorist.
Absolutely. It's got to be that nice golden brown along the outside.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Make it melty. In fact, I don't even need a campfire.
We make them in the
cool with-
fireplace.
I'm cool with just those.
You make them in the fucking fireplace?
Fuck yeah, I do.
Okay.
What's the difference between that and a campfire?
The campfire is atmosphere, right?
So's the fireplace. We put a picture of a campfire on the TV. Then I'm in front of the fire with a fucking poker.
What the fuck do you mean the campfire is atmosphere? He's making s'mores over it. It's for function.
I think
not form.
I think you should only be allowed to do s'mores at like the lake or on the beach or at the ocean or
Oh,
something.
Jesus Christ. I didn't realize this was the fucking Soviet Union,
What are
you
you,
goddamn communist.
See the fucking s'more cops?
No, we don't
I
need
know
s'more
on
cops.
the last show Derek was on, we talked about half Nazis. I guess we got a whole one hosting the fucking show.
Jesus.
Okay.
But I was just talking about those oil burning candle things that they
okay.
like keep food hot with.
Okay.
They make those kits that you can do them at home.
Okay.
I don't need campfire. Fuck, microwave a s'more. I'll eat the fuck out of it.
Oh, man. Now I want s'mores.
Okay. So I guess
S'more what?
I'm. You guys are saying underrated. I'm going with overrated.
Keep laughing, assholes.
Here's the deal.
You talk about crossing a fucking line.
God, I will drop your fucking ass.
It's not that I don't like them. I think they have to. I only like them in a particular setting, which is when
you're getting fucked in the ass.
no, when I'm at the lake or when I'm at the ocean. There's a campfire. Then it's like, you want s'mores? Okay, I'm okay.
Have you been to the ocean?
Yeah.
You don't eat s'mores at the ocean, Scotty.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do. You have a beach fire. And
I
that's
ate
it.
the head of the shark I killed.
That's right, with his bare hands.
Fuck. But yeah,
You know
so
why
I'm
he
not
killed
a
that
pussy.
shark?
Why?
Because he doesn't eat s'mores.
Well, okay. All right. Well, I'm glad I'm still living.
I'll melt one down like a marshmallow, though.
Come on, guys. You guys have known this forever. I don't like chocolate. And that's like,
Well, that we know you're racist, but what's that got to do with anything?
God damn it. No, I am just
You're referring to Daryl Dawkins, right?
No, I'm not referring to anybody. I love everybody. I'm not a huge chocolate fan, so that's why. But I completely respect your opinion on s'mores.
But he loves white
and
chocolate.
No,
Yeah, that's his jam.
I said chocolate. I don't like chocolate. That means white chocolate, dark chocolate.
White chocolate's not
milk-
actually chocolate.
Milk
There's
chocolate.
no cocoa in it.
Okay, that's fine.
Awful.
All right, fuck off, both of you. Okay, moving on. We're going to get on to some questions and preguntas. We've picked out a couple of them. Some of them are from a couple of fans, and some of them are just ones that we find and that we like. So we're going to move on to Jeremy's favorite part of the show. It's still your favorite part of the show, right?
Never has been.
That's the first question.
Never has been. My favorite part of the show is the keep laughing assholes, sign off, good night.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, the first question of the week is a very interesting one. It is actually from a person that found our channel. I took it down. I took the question down immediately. I deleted it, and I'm not going to put the name out there. But it is a serious question that I think we can all answer. The first question of the week is, do you feel bad that young people repeat some of the inappropriate things you guys say on your podcast? Okay. All right.
Not at all.
Not a fucking bit.
Not at all. As a matter of fact, it's a good time to. The younger you can start doing drugs, the better. Just say yes. I believe is what they're supposed to do, right?
No.
Yeah. You don't look cool unless you're smoking cigarettes either.
No.
I mean, let's just get that out there right now.
Yeah.
That's the only way to look awesome. And the only way it could look even more awesome if you had a beer in your hand.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys want to fuck chicks? Listen to me, you 10-year-olds. You guys want to fucking get some of that puss? You got to smoke, drink, do drugs.
Yeah.
You
Never wear a condom either.
You got to at least have a line on booze. You got to be able to get booze before you're 21. You got to know some truckers.
Yep.
Or something.
Homeless people will buy you alcohol.
Yes, they will.
Absolutely.
Pull a hey you.
So
we did it all the time.
And what's the rule? Beer before liquor?
Never been sicker.
Right.
Yeah, and liquor before beer, you're in the clear.
in the clear. That's
Yep. So remember that because you don't want to be hungover.
I heard somebody, an expert, saying that was a myth. Those people are wrong. That person is not an expert.
Absolutely.
You know what? This was also, it was a doctor on a YouTube deal. You know what else? Ridiculous statement that they made? That you cannot, save up semen. That you will have the
Whatever.
same size of
I
ejaculate.
got a whole jar of it.
Right. I got a bank. I got a sperm bank.
Is it the mason jar that you gave me that I keep using?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the one.
But no, that if you go a long time without ejaculating, that it does not affect the size of the load that you shoot out. Bullshit. Bullshit.
On a serious note,
I have
though,
gone a few days and hit the fucking ceiling.
Yeah. But anyways,
on a serious note, though, I know that kids may repeat it. The one thing that they do need to do, they need to get outside. Get out from in front of the TV and the computer screen
TV?
and the PlayStation and all that, unless it's the 5 because you're busy banging chicks.
Yeah.
But get outside and just use your imagination. Whatever happened to just going outside, picking up a lighter, and seeing what would burn? What happened to that? Nobody does that anymore.
Or use your creativity. Get you some Legos.
Yeah.
Make you a nice scene of a, bombing. Or some sort of a World War II event. Not one of the good ones.
right.
You don't even have to put much effort into it. When they're just all over the place and your mom asks why you won't pick them up, you're done.
Yeah.
You just made 9/11.
Right.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, I'm recreating historical events.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's my whole thing with this. Apparently this person is not actually a listener of our podcast.
Correct.
Because if they went back 2 episodes, 3 episodes, they would hear what happens when somebody does,
Sure.
take shit a little too far or whatever, or doesn't think about it. But my whole thing is, when you talk young people, are you talking people under 18? Because if you're talking those people, it ain't our job to be monitoring what they're fucking listening to. That's their parents' job. If their parents had any concern for what they're saying or what they're doing, it's not our job to raise them.
correct.
If they're over 18, they're fucking adults. And they're responsible for what they say and what they repeat.
Correct.
We try to be very over-the-top absurd with our dark humor. And sometimes maybe we fall short of that, but that's not what our intention is. But, I guess if they're that easily influenced that 3 fucking idiots are influencing how they think and how they talk, somebody else was going to anyway.
Yeah, you're late to the show, most
Yeah.
likely. It is not our responsibility to restrict certain things that we say. It is not your responsibility to restrict what we say. You are the parent. If you don't want your child watching shit, it is your job to keep them from watching it.
You shouldn't have given an 8-year-old a cell phone in the first fucking place.
Exactly, you fucking cunt. And then the last thing is, we're going to keep on doing the show the way we like to do it because it's our show. If you don't want somebody else to watch it, then you can tell them that, or if it's your kid, you can keep them back from doing that. That's your job as being a fucking parent. Leave us alone. Have a nice day. Get fucked, you cunt.
I just want to know what was repeated now. It makes me all excited.
There's so many.
I know, but I want to know
so many.
what set that Karen off. What was it?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
But I can tell you what video it was from, what
Which one was
TikTok
that?
it was from. It was the one from last week, and it was me calling Jeremy a flying gay bear about being a gay guy.
Okay, motherfucker, you did not say flying.
I did say flying. You just didn't hear flying.
No, why would you have said that?
Flying bear.
I don't fly.
You haven't seen yourself.
Let's be
Jeremy.
factual at least. I am not a flying gay bear.
No, flying bear is all I said.
But by that you meant a hairy gay guy.
Right. But
I don't fly.
doesn't matter. She probably went through at least 5 or
I don't
6
even
of
have fucking wings, Scotty. God damn it.
them. I know.
Now I'm so fucking upset.
You should see yourself on a Segway in a ramp.
What are the fucking young people going to think of this?
I don't know.
God damn it, they think I fly.
Hopefully they're out playing with matches.
Right, exactly. All right, let's move on to the next question. This one, let's see. The new sobriety test requires you to blank to prove you're not drunk.
Scroll through Tinder. Who are you swiping on? You know what I mean? Standards kind of get a little bit lower and lower the drunker you get.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
I think that would fucking do it.
Oh, totally. You see some fucking hog.
Yeah, and you're
And
like, you know what? She's fucking hot. I'm gonna fuck that. Hands behind your back.
Yeah.
Exactly. How about you, Jeremy?
I think they should just ask, would you put this on, and present you with a Long John Silver's hat. And if you say, fuck yeah, you're drunk.
Dead giveaway.
Can you finish this McChicken?
I can eat it all in one bite. No, I can't.
No, I can't.
Oh, jeez.
Did you guys know you can order a McChicken with cheese?
No.
A game changer. Oh, by the way.
Okay. I think you should have to speed rap the Eminem Rap God song. Like that one verse. When you just can't even understand what the fuck he's saying. See how far you get.
Or like what Buster Rhymes does.
Yeah,
He
that.
does.
Yeah, totally. Next question
Yeah.
is a fan's question. Now we got a listener question here. At Clay, I want to say it's Pebbly. Where can we find the podcast?
Where all podcasts can be found.
Fucking everywhere. I'm shocked.
I get mine in the bottom of a cereal box.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Or in a back alley behind a barber shop.
There's some storm cellars that keep us there. That's where I keep Derek and Jeremy on the days we're not doing the show.
Yeah, we're watching the kids down there for him.
That's right.
You got to make sure they're fed. 2 of them are malnourished.
I really love the fact that they asked this question to be answered on the podcast that they don't know how to find. Everybody who's hearing this right now found the fucking podcast. And it probably wasn't by chance.
No.
I like how it says link in bio on any of the TikTok videos. We're like, I just don't know where to find it.
And it's
What's the name of it? I don't know. Maybe it's that big fucking sign behind my head. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, but who's on it? Maybe it's the 3 guys on that big fucking sign behind my head.
yeah, dead giveaway.
Yeah.
It's got the pictures of all 3 of us, and our heads are the size of Albert Pools.
Hey, Albert!
Fathead Albert.
Boo!
Google it, you fuck. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, check your local newspaper. Cereal boxes. I'm gonna say. Remember when you could send in your wrappers from bubblegum?
Oh, yeah.
And
Totally.
get like
Still-
X-ray specs and shit. I think you can get a free episode of this if you do that.
I still do that. They get pissed.
Yeah, they do. Why does this guy need to do so many X-rays?
We stopped that promotion in 1974.
Yeah.
But I still have gum from then. Comes in every pack of baseball cards.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. I like this one. A baby's first words that bring much concern. I've got a couple.
Okay,
Jayhawks is one.
that's one.
Lastly, Derek. That's 2.
That's going to be your kid's first word.
I will fucking hang myself.
Oh, now I got to teach him.
Oh, fuck you. I'll hang myself.
I am going to teach Derek Jr. that.
You're going to have to. I mean, that is a win-win-win situation from you. You absolutely wrecked my life by my own kid saying your name. I'm going to hang myself so you don't have to see me anymore. And then 3, you don't have to do the show anymore.
And his name's Derek Jr.
And his name's Derek Jr.
Yeah.
Fucking dick.
That's how he came about.
That's what we like to call a grand salami. Mm-hmm. Anyway. All right.
All right.
My turn?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. Nutsack or whiskey and guns?
Okay. Derek?
Smell my finger?
Oh.
Or let me back in?
God. That's disgusting. Oh, man.
You ever notice that whenever we were born? Mm-hmm. As soon as a guy is born, he spends the rest of his life trying to get back in?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, for sure.
How about, does this look like herpes?
Oh, God.
Because kids that young should not be having sex. That's babies having babies. We don't need that.
That's awful.
Because they don't use protection.
Right.
They're stupid.
Okay.
According to Coach Ralph Fontaine, kids are like baby ducks, all right? They're stupid.
Next question. At Baldman1984.
Okay.
Rejected Ben and Jerry's ice cream flavors.
Cholo Chew.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
It tastes like flannel and tattoo ink.
Jesus Christ. How about you, Derek?
Well, Ben and Jerry's always has those creative names. Mm-hmm. So I got a few of those.
Okay.
I got Cuck Oatmeal Cookie.
Oh,
Okay.
Derek Show Vanilla.
Oh, God.
Peanut Butter Couples Therapy. And Holocaustachio.
Oh.
It tastes like pistachio and ashes.
Yeah.
God. That's so fucked up. Oh, Jesus.
And it will put the weight on you.
I'm sure it will.
Or it's the only kind that's slimming. The only ice cream that's slimming out there.
Comes with a free ring.
Yeah. I went...
Come on, guys. I heard Holocaust victims listen to this show.
Let's see. I went with smoked apple turnover.
Okay.
That's a callback right there.
I suppose.
The video of that story is now the highlighted video on YouTube. If you don't know that story, do yourself a favor. Please go and watch that. It's fucking hilarious. And last but not least, the last question of the episode. If they made a candle about your life, what would it smell like?
A combination of whiskey sweats, Axe body spray, and old pizza.
All right. Let's...
All self-explanatory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's... Shit.
That was that. Yeah, that's about dead on. Dead on. Finally, you got one.
That's what it is.
There you go, Jeremy.
My life is shit. No, I'm going to go ahead and stay with that. I'm going to go with shit.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Fried chicken, puss, and disappointment.
Nice.
Is there a comma between fried chicken and puss, or is it fried chicken puss?
That's okay. Some people like the livers or the gizzards. I like the puss. Fried chicken puss.
Yeah, that's the best kind.
Okay.
Tastes like chicken. Smells like Long John Silver's.
I'll take a basket of fried chicken puss
and a pirate hat.
and a pirate hat. Yeah. It's actually that Long John Silver's. That's the popcorn version of their chicken planks or the chicken puss.
Fucking crying over here. Oh shit. Okay. So that's our questions and preguntas for the week. If you guys do have,
Are you a leg man or a thigh man? I kind of like the puss. Mm-hmm. You eat all that chicken legs you want. I'll just when you get up to the puss, let me have it.
the breasts, come on, bro. Are you a leg man, a thigh man, or the breast man?
Puss.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah, they put that in that packet of giblets. Put her in there.
But anyways, guys, if you have any questions that you'd like us to answer on the show, and they are new ones, new ideas, new premises, and you think we would want to read them on the show, do us a favor. Go to our TikTok right above our fucking bio, or I believe it's below. It says Q&A on it, and it's red.
Where can you find that at?
TikTok.com, and then our username or our channel name is Laughing OT Sidelines or Laughing on the Sidelines. If you search one of those, you'll find us.
We buried it in the woods behind a roadside cafe. Go to TikTok, click on the bio, and it'll give you a map that shows where to go.
That's right.
And it's a drop box. You leave questions in it.
Right. Anyways, but now we get to move on to our draft this week. Jeremy,
Yeah.
you won last week, bro.
I kicked the shit out of you guys.
Yeah, you
Way to
did.
go, Jeremy.
And poor Megan.
Poor Megan.
What'd she get, 3?
I think so. I think Megan voted for Megan, though. So technically 2. Derek likes to win with shit
What,
like
women's
that.
votes don't count? We're not chauvinistic like that.
Made it.
Sure you did.
I did. That's what the sound of the little cling. But anyways, guys, so last week Jeremy did win. I came in second, a very close second, if I remember correctly. And then Megan,
It wasn't fucking close.
I know, I'm just fucking trying to make it sound better, you piece of shit.
God damn it. That wasn't. Oh, God. I beat you like 1,000,000 to 17 or something.
I don't know.
It was well over 1,000,000.
Right, so this week, Jeremy gets to pick last, which doesn't happen very often. Congratulations. I get to pick second, and because Megan represented Derek last week and got last, Derek gets to gets first pick, and this week's draft is going to be, in our opinion, the worst movies of all time. Okay?
Okay.
This is very subjective. All right? Okay, so Derek, hold on. I got to get a pen here.
All right.
Sorry. I
You're
dropped
good.
it.
You're failing yourself.
That's
but
okay. All right. So Derek, you get first pick. What you got there, buddy?
Jurassic Pork.
What?
It's a porno movie with dinosaurs.
And it's bad?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, thank God.
I'm gonna go with Jack and Jill.
Oh, Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah.
Yes, I heard that was
Where
bad.
he plays him and his sister. I didn't need to see it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go that's probably it.
Okay. That's a interesting first pick. Man, I got a whole bunch that's gonna piss some people off. Yep. I'm gonna go. My first pick is going to be Baby Geniuses.
Okay.
Boy, yeah, you're really fucking pissing people off.
Yeah.
Oh, you just wait.
Have I heard of this movie?
Yeah. Okay. Because I really do think one of the worst movies ever made.
Okay.
Then they made a fucking second one.
You should have started with that.
Yeah, right. Jeremy, you get 2, dude.
I need to look up the actual name of it.
That's kind of the point, Jeremy.
Well, because I want to get it right, Scotty. We're all about perfection on this show.
Okay.
Okay. Independence Day Resurgence.
Oh yeah,
I knew you were gonna go there.
that is an awful fucking movie.
I will give you my Facebook review of that. I'm not going to say it's as bad as watching a horse being burned to death
That's great. You can make s'mores on those.
because it's much worse.
Little smoky.
And then I get 2, right?
Yep, you get 2.
The Village.
Oh, M. Night Shyamalan.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
In his worst movie he's ever made, which is saying something.
Okay. Man, I get. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking circle the shit out of this one. 1997, a group of girls singing some really fucking annoying songs. Spice World.
Okay.
Fucking awful. And Derek, you get 2, dude.
The female Ghostbusters.
God damn it. I was waiting for that one, you fucking piece of shit.
I love it when you call me a pig. I've got a boner now.
I was just thinking because it wasn't on any list. I couldn't find it on any list, but it's that fucking bad.
It's terrible.
It's awful. One more.
I'm gonna go Meet the Spartans.
Meet the Spartans. That was that.
That's
spoof,
one of those
the
stupid
spoof,
fucking spoof movies.
Yeah.
That all of the spoof movies are terrible.
Not Another Teen Movie wasn't awful.
It was okay. And
It wasn't like this level of shit.
Yeah, when they just every movie had a parody after that.
Yeah.
They're like, let's make Not Another Saving Private Ryan.
You know, the problem with Not Another Teen Movie is that basically every movie that they parodied was a comedy as well. Mm-hmm. You know, you got to kind of do that shit with dramas.
Yeah. Okay. I definitely want two. But I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with Hocus Pocus.
Oh, my wife will kill you.
I know. There's going to be a theme that goes on here. Jeremy, you get two.
Okay, I'm going to go with Battlefield Earth.
Yeah, that's bad.
It's real bad.
That's the one with Travolta in it. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
John Travolta made that with a bunch of Scientology belief, symbolism, and shit in mind.
It's awful. All right, next one.
This is going to piss some people off.
Okay.
Maybe people here at this table. I don't know. Uh-oh. The Blind Side.
Oh, wow.
That's not going to technically piss me off. You have definitely changed my my whole. I still like that movie.
I've learned so much more about it. You know, it's adapted from a book, which Leanne Toohey already had a author writing before he graduated high school, because they knew that they were boosters and that they were violating huge NCAA deals.
Oh, yeah.
So she had to make herself look like a saint so that the NCAA would look like monsters when they investigated them
Gotcha.
for taking in this poor retarded black boy who couldn't even read, which, by the way, Michael Orr, very smart, very talkative, and was already like, basically it was parents at that school that he went to, that private school. He was going from house to house. He wasn't homeless per se.
Right.
And they found their fucking meal ticket and latched onto him.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Okay. All right. So I mean this one wholeheartedly, and I know you guys are probably not going to agree with me on it at all. You may not even know this movie, but it's the worst arm wrestling movie of all time.
Over the top.
Over the top. Fucking awful. Okay.
Okay.
Derek, you
You
get two.
shit on s'mores, and now over the top.
Yep, that's right. Derek?
He turns his hat backwards. It's like a switch.
It's the dumbest
Scotty.
fucking movie of all time. That's the dumbest Sylvester Stallone movie of all time.
Which, by the way, if you arm wrestle somebody and do that thing with your hand, see how much it helps. It doesn't.
Okay, all right. Derek?
Batman versus Superman.
God, that's
Really?
yeah.
Fucking terrible.
You didn't see last week's episode.
Me?
Fuck superhero movies. Fuck them all.
Oh, I love them, but I hated that one. And White Chicks.
Damn it. That's a good one. I wasn't gonna pick it, but that is a good one. Okay. All right. And this is a sneaky one because again I think I'm gonna probably piss off a couple of people. Definitely somebody here at this table. But I think it is an absolutely awful movie.
Okay.
It's shit. 1989 Roadhouse can go fuck
you.
itself. That
It's a
is
masterpiece.
That is the shittiest fucking movie, and I'm glad nobody else picked it because it is
a masterpiece.
it is
That's why
shit.
nobody else picked
I
it.
have that on 8mm. I have it on Laserdisc. I have it on VHS, CD, DVD, Blu-ray.
How much do you think you spent on all of that?
At least $100,000.
You should have burnt $100,000. It'd be
I-
beneficial to you.
I own Patrick Swayze's cancerous gallbladder.
Okay,
I bought that,
That- good for
because
you.
of that movie.
it's awful. It's absolute shit.
No, pancreas.
Whatever it was that killed it.
I don't know the difference between the two. I might have got taken on that.
Okay. Jeremy, last pick.
Jesus. Okay, I am so torn here. Because which Tyler Perry movie to go with?
yeah. That's where I was at with it. That's why I didn't pick Star Wars.
I'm going to go with Boo, the Medea Halloween special. However, because I can't take an entire franchise, I couldn't go with the Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, but there's one good one in all of the shit.
The one that Vin Diesel's not in.
Tokyo.
He does a cameo at the very end.
And that's the worst part.
And Paul Walker ain't in that whole goddamn movie.
Is that the Tokyo one?
Tokyo
That's
Drift.
the one I liked.
That's the one I like too. Plus, I think the chick was hot in that one. She was hotter than all the other ones. So,
No, I don't know about that. Gal Gadot's in most of them. She's the only decent thing
Oh,
to look
God.
at.
Now I'm going to have to go back and watch it.
what, Tokyo Drift?
Yeah, because Gal Gadot's in them.
No, not in the third one. She's not
Yeah,
in Tokyo
she's not in
Drift.
Tokyo Drift.
She's, isn't she Vin Diesel's
Sister.
girlfriend or sister?
No, wait.
No, I ain't his sister. That's Michelle Rodriguez.
No, you're right. It is Paul Walker. Or no, it is his girlfriend. It's his girlfriend.
Oh, man.
It's one of the many hot chicks in that crew that seem to know how to steal cars and drive them real fucking fast.
Yeah, you went anyway. But anyways, guys, that is our worst movies of all time draft. I will put the draft up on Facebook tomorrow and vote for the list that you hate the most.
Oh, fuck. Can I go back
what?
and change one of mine?
No,
I was going to take all the Star Wars is what my original plan
no, I was going to do all the prequels.
Rocky 5
No,
belongs on that list.
it's shit, but it's still.
it's more than shit.
I've never seen it, but I heard The Last Godfather is terrible, too. 3.
Well, it just doesn't live up to what the
Actually,
first two.
yeah, there's a couple we didn't. I mean, let's go over our honorable mentions because there's tons of them I've got. The one that I really wanted to pick, but I don't think anybody else had ever heard of in their life is In the Name of the King, and that's with Jason Statham. It's the shittiest Jason Statham movie of all time.
Really, more than the Transporter 3?
Yes.
Wow.
It was a knockoff version and a shittier version of like a Lord of the Rings spoof, but they were being serious.
Huh.
It was dead awful. Who's the? Oh God, Ray Liotta plays the bad guy, I think, and he does a shitty job too.
Wow.
It was shit.
I had epic movie. Movie 43 was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually fucking went to the theater and saw that. Oh, another one, Bruno. I love Sacha Baron Cohen, but Bruno is pretty
I don't
bad.
think I ever saw that one all the way through.
I saw it at the theater. It was bad, though. Adventureland with Jesse Eisenberg
That
is
was
fucking
awful.
terrible.
Jaws 3 was terrible.
The 3D one?
Yep.
Yeah.
It was awful. Speed 2, Cruise Control. Are you fucking serious?
So much better than the first one.
Fuck off. It's the same goddamn thing. I had Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie.
Which one?
The
The first one?
the
Not
1990
the Turbo?
Not the Turbo. No,
Okay.
93 one.
And not the Saban's Power Rangers.
Technically, it kind of was Savants, but I also had Snakes on a Plane. I had Anaconda.
Anaconda was pretty bad.
It was shit. Wild Wild
What about
West.
Piranhaconda? That one was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Surprised you didn't put Sharknado on there.
Oh, yeah. Wild Wild West was
It was
soft
awful.
balls.
It was awful. I'd still watch it today though. It has a nostalgic thing with me that I watched it a lot as a kid, and so I'd watch it again. But when you really look back at it, it was shit.
I
that
never
was
watched
back.
it.
That was back in this phase. It happened with Chris Rock. It happened with Will Smith. There was a couple other people. If you put them in a movie, it's going to be a fucking hit.
Yeah, you're right.
And no, not necessarily.
Nobody picked No Holds Barred. I figured that one would go pretty
Classic movie.
What is that? Oh, No Holds Barred.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan. Let's
No,
see.
what's the one I'm thinking of? Ready to Rumble.
Oh no, that's not a bad movie.
That was okay.
It wasn't awful though. Anyway,
But
but
Hulk
yeah,
Hogan, yeah, when he plays Rip, going against Zeus,
yeah.
he showed he really is the best.
I do have an honest
R.I.P.
question.
Tiny Zeus Lister.
Seriously,
Was he dead?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
When did this happen?
A few months ago.
Fucking shit! I just heard about DMX last week, and now this.
Yeah. Dude, I got one that's really going to floor you. Regis.
Yeah.
That's how we keep time.
I do have an honest question. I found a movie on a list of the shittiest movies of all time, but I really, really enjoyed it. Do you remember Last Action Hero with Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
Did you think it was that bad?
Yeah, I did. The thing that saved it is it had this outstanding soundtrack with like basically every hard rock and heavy metal band that
Okay.
was popular at the time. I was still in high school when that movie came out.
I remember watching it as a young kid, but I actually really liked it. So Oh, well. But anyways, guys, again, you can check that and vote on Facebook tomorrow. I'll put it up as early as I can. Vote for your least favorite list. That's who wins. So do that for us. And now we get to move on to our favorite part, or my favorite part of every single episode. This is what we like to call the Laughing on the Sidelines Shitty Situation of the Week. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is our Laughing on the Sidelines Shitty Situation of the Week, brought to you by Finger Bang Beer and Legos.
Legos, that's right. In the mid-late 40s, toward the end of World War II, many of the Jewish Holocaust camps were liberated, only to find that many of the Jews had been starved nearly to death. The ones that were still alive, many of them had been starved to death or beaten with boot heels because they couldn't afford the bullets to actually put them down. And now your child can recreate the horrors of camps like Auschwitz
Fuck me.
using nothing but their imagination and their knowledge of history and Legos.
Oh my God.
Legos, unleash your child's imagination.
That's the worst one yet, in my opinion.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Those fuckers need to pay up.
A fully working incinerator.
Oh, God. Anyways, Jeremy,
Yeah.
what's this week's shitty situation?
How the fuck should I know?
I think you create all of them, if I remember right.
I don't know that I do. But let me just come up with something.
Okay.
Just to make fun of your plight.
Did you ever notice?
Yeah. Kind of makes a fellow wonder. Would you rather have to go and pay $60 for a steak that they burn the outside of, or have to sit through an entire day of a Tyler Perry movie marathon?
Eat the burnt steak. Eat the burnt steak. Mm-hmm. Eat the fucking burnt steak. I'm
Okay.
eating the fucking burnt steak. I'm paying $200 for that motherfucker, and I'm eating the burnt steak.
Right?
I would pay $60 to get out of having to watch a Tyler Perry movie
I
marathon.
think I would too.
Yeah. I'd just go into the theater and they'd be like, to not see Tyler Perry? And they're going to go, that's $60. I'll go, here you go. Thanks.
Yep.
Thanks. And then I'll just walk back out of the theater.
Yeah.
And think I got a deal.
I want you guys to stay in business, but I don't want to be subjected to this bullshit. So I'm just going to write you a check.
No, I'm paying you cash. I don't care. Do you still write checks?
Only at the grocery store.
It's a turn of fucking phrase, Scotty.
No. I think you are that asshole that you hate that writes checks at the grocery store.
You think that?
I think that.
You,
I'm guessing.
You come to Lowe's and say that to his face.
yeah, yeah, dick,
Yeah.
yeah, you buck wannabe.
Mother bucker.
Oh, that's so mean. I hate you both. So that's all. Clean sweep for burnt steak.
I haven't said anything yet. Jesus, all I've had is fucking accusations hurled at me.
Jeremy's going to write a check. Go ahead, Jeremy.
I'm gonna go to that Medea movie. I love Tyler Perry. We all know that.
Except for Boo.
Except for, yeah, and all the rest of them. But other than that, I've liked movies that Tyler Perry was an actor in.
Yeah. They're not all bad.
What's
No.
he been an actor in? All I know is the Medeas.
Yeah.
Oh,
me
he
too.
was in that fucking,
Yep, nobody knows.
God damn it, it's that detective movie. Lincoln Rhyme.
Lethal Weapon?
That's right.
Was he
Him and his boy Crispin Glover.
was he Murtaugh?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Shit.
No, he was Butters in Lethal Weapon 4.
What if you had to go?
A Medea Lethal Weapon.
What did you?
Yes.
Have, what if you had to go?
Boo. A Medea Lethal Weapon.
What if you had to go watch the marathon and pay for a $60 steak that was completely burnt, and you had to eat it while watching the marathon?
Well, that's a recipe for a bullet to the head. That's what that is. I don't even think my family would cry over that. They would totally understand that
At least-
this was really the only way out.
That would be that whole, well, at least he's not suffering anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm going to eat the burnt steak because I can turn off my taste buds for a minute and I can wolf that fucking steak down. They don't make them that big.
That's right.
If I were you, I'd eat that fucking turnover first. That way you just burn them taste buds clean the fuck off.
Scalding hot turnover. You darn right.
Can do.
With a pirate hat.
Right. And get fucked up before you do it. Relive the story.
Here's what I want. Do we have that P.O. box yet?
Actually, I would actually like to figure that out with all three of us as soon as we can.
Well, last I knew, we were waiting on your driver's license. It got renewed 2 or 3 months ago.
It is now renewed, and it is in my back pocket.
Well, when we get a P.O. box, I would love it if a fan out there has a genuine, authentic pirate hat to send it in, and I will wear it on at least one episode of this show.
No, you will wear it for more than that because I know you, and you will enjoy it.
You don't know a fucking thing about me, Scotty, number one. But yeah, I probably will.
That's exactly right.
I'm a fucking OG swashbuckler, motherfucker. You know that about me. I'm fucking fencing for days.
I know. Classy old Jeremy
Nobody
Joseph.
handles a musket like me.
Yes.
Did you ever notice in the Three Musketeers there's not a lot of muskets?
Did you ever notice?
Did you ever notice? Makes a fellow wonder.
I know they're not pirates, but I would take a Three Musketeers hat too.
Okay.
I just take a Three Musketeers.
I just want to be
They're
on
pretty
team
good.
hat.
No,
Apparently, I should wear a hat
Yeah.
or a wig.
Toupee.
You get one of them visors with the hair already on there.
I could. I was actually thinking Kristen wig. I would get her to come on, and I would just put her on my head.
Megan Welch's boyfriend will,
Oh yeah, we could get rid of that fucking ponytail.
yeah, either that or a head merkin. You can wear a head merkin.
That's a wig.
That's a wig, Scotty.
Yeah, but it's actually made of pubes, so it'll look kind of funky.
At least I'm getting some kind of head
Okay. Anyways, guys.
and some chicken puss.
Yeah.
I
Anyway,
ate a basket of chicken puss.
that is our episode for this week. Thank you guys so much for listening. And
Hang on, don't sign off yet. I gotta ask this:
Okay.
Is the plural of chicken puss some chicken puss or chicken pusses?
Chicken pusses.
Chicken
Is it?
puzzles.
Okay.
Yeah, totally.
Rolls off the tongue, real nice.
Okay. Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening to the episode. Keep doing what you're doing. We cannot thank you guys enough.
I think we have.
I don't know.
We've thanked them enough. Plenty.
Yeah, a little bit.
They're fucking spoiled. They're like Yankee fans.
Right. We keep doing the show for you and for us. We have a really good time doing it.
Do drugs.
But yeah, no, don't do that.
Only the kids.
But as always, guys, do us a favor. If you like us, tell your friends and your family. But if you don't like us,
We hope you catch your girlfriend fucking 3 guys at once.
if you don't like us,
Tell your enemies.
and until next time,
We'll leave the light on for you.
until next time,
Keep laughing, assholes.
poor motherfucker. Thanks, guys. Have a great one. We'll see you next time. Take care.